All right, welcome back. ACC Media Day, Day 2, and just got done with a couple NC State players. Maybe the prize of the portal, Darren Williams, certainly.
We hope so.
Yeah, you better. You better. You paid him a lot of money. Better deliver. Can we say that now? I think we can. They're
I've
pros.
always said that.
I don't even know what to say.
Hey,
no,
but now
no
that,
comment.
Hey, hold on.
No comment.
Hey, but here, he had a great quote the other day. Hey,
Might be the comment of the year, right?
The money follows the relationship, right?
No,
you said that today. You got to know that people are going to pay the bill.
Exactly. I know they're going to pay the bill. Money shouldn't lead; it should follow.
That's it.
All right, then there you have it. The official introduction for Will Wade, NC State head coach. What's up, man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
I feel like I'm we got Wake, Clemson, North Carolina.
I know. And what are you?
Surrounded here.
We're
We're the Wolfpack. We're trying to forge our way in here to the upper echelon of the league.
I mean, you've done it quicker than I even expected you to put together a team that you look at on paper and say, hey, you know what?
Top 25 team.
Yeah, they can compete top 25, maybe even top 10-ish in the country. Who knows? It's early. And I know
You've been drinking earlier today?
maybe. Listen, you got the Darren Williams. You're not finding probably a better winning player than him, what he's done. You got a talented freshman in Matt Abel. You got some veterans around those guys. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like you can compete at the top of this ACC in year one. Am I crazy?
We should. We got a good team. We got a good team. We got an NCAA tournament team. We're going to make the tournament, have a chance to win a game, have a chance to advance. We've got a good group. Darian was huge. I mean, we had a lot of good pieces, but we needed a part. And, he's a part, and he's a very good player. If you look at their NCAA tournament run at Texas Tech, he averaged 21, 7, and 3 in those games. He was their best player. They increased his usage rate. The great part about him is a lot of times you get a good player. Sometimes they're a great scorer. And, those guys are not the easiest to play with sometimes. He can score it, but he rebounds, he can pass. Like, he's easy to play with. And so everybody likes playing with him. So that part has been really refreshing, having a great player who also everybody enjoys being around. He's a great kid, great person. And he's going to be a big piece. I think he's one of the best players in the country. Certainly one of the best players.
Team All-American.
Certainly one of the best players in the ACC. And so we're excited. We had to get him.
Yeah, you did.
We had to get him.
But you got him, but he didn't come alone. I mean, you recruited guys to come in that were from winning programs. Was that an emphasis for you coming in year one to establish yourself at NC State?
Huge part. I mean, I think winning's a habit too, and we didn't have a lot of winning habits, and so we have 6 guys on our roster that came from the portal that all won an NCAA tournament game last year.
Yeah.
And we also have, how about this now? We have 549 minutes of NCAA tournament experience on our team. That's 200 minutes more than the next closest ACC team.
Wow.
So we have 549 minutes of NCAA tournament played games on our team. And the next closest team is about a little over 200 minutes south of us.
Crazy.
And
So we're just gonna go to March and start the season.
Let's hope. No, but I mean, look, part of it's once we get there, you got to have guys that are experienced. But I think just the experience of them playing in it and being there is going to help us as we get through the season. They understand what it takes, understand how things work, and I'm excited about our group. We got a good group. Everything can look good on paper, but we look good on the court. We got 7 guys with a 7+ foot wingspan. So with our switching defense, the defense looks good. Coach Chambers done a great job with that. Coach Howard, our offensive coordinator, is doing a good job with the offense. We're taking good shots. 9% of our shots are from mid-range. Everything else is rims or threes. We got our shot distribution right. Our guys are doing what we need to do. And so it looks good on paper. It looks good on the court. So it's my fault if it don't work now.
I asked your guys about this. You have one returning player coming back, and Paul McNeil. That's the only name that keeps popping up. Anytime I hear that somebody's at practice, they're like, man, Paul McNeil, he could be a difference maker this year. He averaged 4 points a game last year. I mean, but he's got a lot of tools.
He's incredible. He's one of the best shooters I've been around. No offense.
Well, you left when I was there, so I'm not going to hold
You were a great shooter. But, no, he's an elite shooter. And, I mean, he was a freshman last year. And you know how it is as a freshman. Not everybody's like Tyler and can just come in as a freshman and dominate. But as a freshman, it takes some growing pains. And he was homesick, so he was going home some during the week. And I give Coach Keats and his staff a ton of credit. They stuck with him and played him those last 10 games.
Yeah.
It would have been easy to give up on him. And they stuck with him and played him those last 10 games. He had a big game against Wake Forest. And so, he was somebody that, that took some lumps as a freshman, but he was a very talented player. He's a very good shooter. And, because of what Coach Keats and his staff did, we're going to kind of reap the rewards of that. But he's been, he's been phenomenal for us at practice. On over 150 tracked three-point attempts. He's shooting 48% on over 150 made three-point attempts. So he's been awesome for us in live play, and so we're excited for everybody to see what he can do. But we're very thankful that he stayed. He loves NC State. He's from a small town, about an hour and 40 minutes from us. Yep. He's an NC State guy, and so we're very appreciative that he stayed and excited to see what he can do this year.
Coach, your personality matches the fan base's personality. I think I've never seen the buzz around NC State basketball, recently living in the area that I've seen since you've taken the job. How smooth has the transition been, and how quickly, you rebuild so quick? How quickly do you think you can get back to NC State back to the top?
I think we're going to be one of the top 4 teams in the league this year, and then I think we can take off from there. I don't think there's any limit on how good we can be. We've won 2 national championships. We're one of 16 schools that have won multiple national championships in basketball. We went to a Final Four a couple years ago. We got everything we need to win. And so it's on us to win. But look, I'm just being myself. Our fans are being themselves. It just happens to work. And we got great fans. We got great people. We want to be a blue-collar, hard-working team, reflect our university, reflect our fan base. And that's how we are. And so, I'm excited. And we got great, passionate fans. I'm going to see the other side of the passion when we don't play as well. But that's good. That means they care.
Yeah.
We'd rather people care than not care. And so our fans are phenomenal. And, we've already sold out our home opener for the first time since the arena opened in 1999.
Oh, man.
We got 19,500 seats sold for our home opener against North Carolina Central. We've sold over 10,000 season tickets. And there's arenas in our league that don't hold 10,000. And we've sold 10,000 season tickets. And so we're excited, and, our fans are excited, and we can't wait to tip off here in a couple weeks.
I remember talking to Will whenever he was at McNeese. He said, I'm never leaving unless it's a place where I think I can win a national championship. You can win a national championship at NC State.
I think we can. I think we can. We got everything we need. We've got the right leadership, with the university and with our administration.
A hungry leadership.
They've given us what we need to win in terms of NIL and in terms of revenue share. We're very robust in that department, and so we're not wanting for anything. And now it's on us to go out there and win.
I love it.
So when Indiana football coach Curt Cignetti took over, he said, got up in front of everybody, said, F Ohio State, F Michigan, basically.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
What do you have to say?
I haven't said that.
Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
I'm saying, what do you have to say
to Big Four? The Big Four.
To Duke and Carolina fans, what do you got? Come on,
I think I'm serious about this.
Yeah.
I think part of our problem at NC State is we focus so much on those guys. We need to focus on ourselves. We got to get our shit in order first. And when we get our stuff together, we're as good as anybody in our area, as anybody in the state, and anybody in the country. And so we've spent so much time worried about what they've got and what they have, and they're getting this, and we're not getting this, and they're passing us over. We've spent so much time worrying about all that other stuff. Let's worry about ourselves. Let's maximize what we have. And I believe if we maximize what we have is different than what those other two have. Right. But if we maximize what we have, we can be as good as anybody. So, I understand the rivalry, the nature of all of
People
us.
want it, though.
All of us right there next to each other.
It's good. It's
one thing I found that's
there.
interesting is, and Tyler, you live close, but within the area, it's like NC State 1, North Carolina 2, Duke 3. Within the state, it's North Carolina 1, NC State 2, Duke 3. But nationally, it's Duke 1, North Carolina 2, NC State 3.
That is kind of interesting.
And so it's somebody said that to me. I've forgotten who said it to me. Somebody said it to me, and it made a lot of sense. But it's true. But in our area, the people love NC State.
That home court advantage is insane.
It is.
I can't wait to see it.
I always say it's no place in the country like it because in Power 5 basketball, power forward, whatever you
Now,
want to say.
Power 5, we're including the Big East.
Yeah, we're including the Big East.
There you go. Power 5.
But in that proximity, you don't have 4 schools. Obviously, Carolina, NC State, and Duke within 20 minutes, and then you add Wake in an hour and 15 minutes down the road. I mean, you don't have 4 schools in that proximity. So the state, it's a great place.
That really
for
care
college
about basketball.
And they are so passionate. It's like nowhere else in the country. That's why I think the ACC meetings are here in Charlotte. But Carolina's a great place for basketball.
It's one of the few states where they care about basketball as much or more than football.
Oh, it is, without question.
And there's not many of those. You can name them on probably one hand. The number of states or the number of areas that there are.
You're going to miss the bus rides from McNeese?
No. He's going to make it up.
The flights, the connecting flights.
We had a good time on the buses.
She loved it.
We had a good time on all that. All that stuff was fun. I mean, we had some. I mean, we went on our team retreat and we got on the buses to go to the team retreat, and oh my gosh, we've forgotten how nice buses look. The buses had air conditioning, the Wi-Fi worked, like everything. We went to this past year at McNeese. We went to Lamar on the last regular season game. We got on the bus, South Louisiana. We're going 45 minutes to Texas. We go day of the game, so we save money. Just get on the bus, head over there, and go whip their ass, come back. But we got on the bus. The air conditioning was out. Right. It was like 90 degrees. We had guys laid out on the back with their shirts off on the back of the bus. Oh, yeah. Then we traded out buses when we got to Beaumont, and, it is what it is.
The metropolis
You're still not going to miss that.
No, we had a blast, so. It was as much fun as I've ever had coaching was the 2 years at McNeese. I don't know if we'll ever make an impact more than we made there. And so we had a blast. We had a blast.
When was that point when you thought, hey, I have a chance again to get back to the highest level of coaching? Because my guess is there were a few moments there in between when you were like, there's no way.
I didn't know. I knew it'd take the right type place. Look, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not naive to that. So I knew that even if, I could get back, it was going to be a narrower scope of schools, where maybe there's 60 Power 5 schools or, 65 Power 5 schools of basketball. There may be 15 that would be interested in me. So it's a matter of one of those being open and then, then the timing and all of that working. But, I've said this, if we hadn't won the league at McNeese this past year, I wasn't going to leave. I wasn't going to leave them without going to the NCAA tournament again. So almost, I had opportunities after my first year, but I told them I was going to commit to them for 2 years. And with what they did for me, there's no way I was going to back out on that. But I've never been so sick than before we played Lamar for the championship game. I usually don't get nervous before games. I was about to throw up. I was just because I wanted to win so bad because we just felt like for the school, we just needed to cap off everything that had gone on for 2 years. I just feel like we'd have lost 2 years worth of work in 40 minutes. And luckily our guys played great and we were able to pull it out. And then, we won the NCAA tournament game. So it was
icing on the cake.
Yeah, it was lagniappe, as they say down there. So
well, listen, great to have you here. ACC Media Day. Great to have
him in the league.
No, like I said,
great to have him in the league.
You got here,
so
the players. I said, it's a great match. Crazy loves crazy. Crazy fan base.
I don't think our fans are crazy. They're just good people. Good, passionate.
Oh, no, trust me.
Good, passionate, hardworking.
They got some crazy.
Hardworking
so do you.
folks. That's good, though.
That is.
No doubt. I like it. I got no problem with it.
Be good.
All right,
good.
Listen, we'll be back after this ACC Media Day. We got little Miami coming up next as ACC Media Day on Field of 68 continues.